Now for the third part of activity one, we're going to connect the air terminals to the trunk lines, and we'll use the connect buttons. But first, I'm going to do this in two little videos. I'm going to go ahead and reposition my mechanical air handler and trunk line. So I need things to line up easily for myself. So let me show you what I mean by that. Here, if I need to run a pipe right along here, it's kind of in a funny spot. It's going to hook in a spot that's not very easy to hook into. I don't know what all these things are and stuff. So I want to get that kind of out of the way. And then over here, it's not quite right either. So I'm going to take all of those and I'm just gonna move them. It's okay. That was just estimated where it would be. And just gonna kind of get it out of the way over here. And I still have room to get things in there. And this thing right here, I think I can move up closer. There. So now I've got the ability to put a pipe right into that. And I see this one won't reach, right? Everything would be weird going all over the place. So I can click on that and drag it down farther. So I just need to do a little bit of repositioning. Now what I'm going to need to do is directly over these, doesn't have to be, but that's what I'm going to choose to do, run what's called a branch. Now these are going to have 8 by 8, I think I remember. Here it is, 8 by 8 ducting, and I need 2 of those. So this is really weird. If I want a branch line to be big enough, I need to do this times 1.7. So I'm going to write this down for you. To make a branch for 2 terminals, its size should be 1.7 times terminal duct. And you don't have to worry about why that is. It's all double the area and square root of 2 and all that kind of stuff. If you know, that's really good. So my branch needs to be 1.7 times this 8 by 8 duct. And it doesn't have to be exact. I can pick something that works fairly well. So let's see what that would be. I'm going to bring this up here. And I've got 8 times 1.7. So I would use, it's 13. So I would either use a 12 or a 13 or a 14-inch duct. That sounds pretty cool. I'll use the 14. I'll see what's available as I go. Okay, and I can do this in my mechanical air. I have to remember, I don't remember what this was at. That was 20-inch with a middle elevation of 20. So now I'm going to want 13 or 14 with a middle elevation of 20. So let me try that. I'm going to go back to my systems, place a duct. It's going to be round. Cool. 12 at 20. Let's see what else they have. They've got 13 and 14. You know, I'll use the 14. I'd rather have my stuff going a little bit slow than a little bit big. Now I have to kind of line it up. See how I found that midpoint? Shows point connector. And then I go straight over from that and right over the top of it. And I can go as far as I want. It won't matter. There we go. And I'm going to do that right over here too on my second one. Now I have what's called a branch line. So I moved and then I put in my branches. Now the other thing that's important to do before we do the air terminals is to remember to cap the ends. Otherwise the air will just blow out the end and it won't go out the bottom. It'll go out underneath. So if I click on a pipe, this little thing comes up, cap the open ends. Click on another duct. It's not a pipe, it's a duct. Cap the open ends. Click, cap the open ends. So that's what we do to get ready to attach the air terminals.